Greetings, everyone. Welcome back to the Raider franchise here on Madden 25. It's season number 7. The year is 2030, and this is week number 2, where the Raiders will face off against the Kansas City Chiefs in a rivalry matchup on a Sunday night primetime time slot. Kansas City, one of the, a nemesis of ours, and both us and them have started out our season with a win. Kansas Chiefs are 1-0, Raiders 1-0 as well. Raiders trying to figure out what to do at quarterback. Well, we kind of know what we're doing at quarterback, but we're not getting the same type of quarterback we were getting with Johnny Cartwright. But Patrick Mahomes, the picture of stability over there in Kansas City, continuing to power that team forward. He's 97 overall and doing his thing. 324 yards in the last game. They also had 103 yards. Meanwhile, on our side, we only had 103 passing yards, but we did have a monster day on the ground. And so the question will be, will the Raiders continue this kind of play with the running game being the feature? And how long will it take for this quarterback to find his legs and his arm to figure out how he's going to move forward? That is all the things. This is going to be a tough matchup. It always is when we've had some decent matchups against Kansas City. It hasn't been always too bad. We did have a really great day for Adrian Cheeks, the cornerback. He had 3 interceptions last game, and we hope maybe he'll get one more or another in this one. And we had some decent play from the defense as well. There's a quick look at the players of the week, and you can see there Adrian Cheeks, 5 tackles, 3 interceptions, 1 touchdown. One of those was a pick 6. And then of course you see Charlton, 24 carries and 270 yards and 3 touchdowns for him. All right, those are all the things. Week 2, not a whole lot going on. This is a big game, a potential preview for AFC championship. Yeah, depending on how we play. I bet Kansas City is going to be pretty good all season. They tend to be every time. All right, get your popcorn. Sunday night, take a breather. Let's get this thing started. Raiders, Chiefs, let's get it.
It's week 2 of the National Football League. And at center stage, it's the Raiders' superstar running back. Your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing. It's the Raiders and the Chiefs on Sunday night primetime.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Raider franchise here on Madden 25 here in Las Vegas at Allegiant Stadium. The Raiders will face off against the Kansas City Chiefs. Quarterbacks, it's going to be Kid. It's going to be the new kid in town, number 9, starting at quarterback for the Raider offense. Everyone a buzz at what this offense is going to do. Also, not just quarterback. We still are trying to figure out who our offensive threats really are going to be. Brock Bowers, we know who he is. Hasn't made a big splash yet. Luke Charlton certainly has made a big splash. And Wyatt Kearney, still on the injury list, hasn't really shown up in this. We've got room here. And, we couldn't quite get through there, but Gresham gets all the way down to the 45. Nice return for the Raiders special team to get this party started. There's a nice look at that return. Yeah, Wyatt Kearney still injured, and that means that these receivers, including that guy, Gresham, have an opportunity to try to make a name for themselves. And so we're going to see what we can come up with here. There's Cordell Kidd. He only played for 1 half, got injured in the 3rd, and ended up with only 86 yards in that first game. But didn't need to throw the ball a lot because Charlton was so good. Here's a first down on the 45. They're going to hand it off to Charlton, and Charlton is going to get back to the line of scrimmage and not much else. And Charlton has went to the bench. And boy, we need him. Kid making a change. And they're going to find Trey Palmer, and he's going to get his first catch. Nice job getting open, and a quick pass to the left gets the ball down to the 22-yard line. And it does look like Charlton can return. Whether he will return or not remains to be seen. They're going to pass again here. And Kid's going to make a run for it himself. And out of bounds he goes. Last week, Kid had a couple rushing touchdowns. And he has shown an ability to escape out of the pocket and turn plays into positive yardage, even when he's facing a lot of pressure. Oh, and that's not number 31. We forgot that it wasn't going to be Charlton. That's going to be, okay, Charlton back in the game now. See if we can catch Merritt here. 3rd and 2. And he does get there. That's going to be the rookie, Kyle Merritt, I think it is. Number 85. We're expecting to see some good stuff out of him. There's Charlton. Nice to see him back in. Definitely need him. They're going to hand the ball right to him, and he's going to have some room. Breaks a tackle, and down on the 3-yard line. Second and goal. Oh, it's a fumble. Pick it up. What are you doing? The big man out here trying to stare at it. Oh, no, that's not good. We don't need fumbles. So 3rd and 17. It's a 14-yard loss. What do the Raiders want to do now? That's not the kind of play we want to see. There's Palmer on the outside. Going to try Charlton underneath, and he's going to get to the 12-yard line and can't turn this into a touchdown, so the Raiders will kick the field goal. And it is good. We'll put 3 points on the board. The sack killed the drive, and the Chiefs are able to bend, don't break on the first drive of the day. There's a run right up the middle, and both players come to throw him to the ground. All right, so there he is, the GOAT, Patrick Mahomes, number 15, trotting out, ready to get this going. Last game, he had a great day. He had a very Patrick Mahomes-like day. 324, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Raiders hoping to put some pressure on him. Historically, that has been what has worked. And the pass is caught on the edge. Xavier Worthy holds on, and the defenders seem to get there just in time, and still Xavier Worthy able to keep possession. Quarterback is going to try to play action, but it won't happen this time. And there he is. I think that's Zaire Klein coming down the middle and getting to the quarterback with the sack. And that's what we hope to do, is to add that pressure to Patrick Mahomes. Now, this offensive line for Kansas City is a great offensive line. There's no player on that line who is under 87. We're going to call timeout. I accidentally called a play there. Did not mean to. Hopefully we won't need that timeout later. But yeah, that offensive line is a very good offensive line, and we are without one of our top guys in Isaac. But we're hoping that we will have enough to still get pressure. And that time it was nice to get, and nice play by the defender to get his hands on the ball to knock it down. There's a look at the players not active today. Wyatt Kearney, it says out for the season. He shouldn't be. He should just be out for 3 days. Hopefully it's not going to be out for the season. But we're also down one of our linemen.
They could jump right back in and really add this depth and be a better team. And
One of our offensive linemen and one of our defensive linemen. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Patrick Mahomes looking to get going. He's going to try to run it himself, and it's not going to happen. Raider defense shows up. Zaire Klein shadowing the quarterback and gets to him before he can make anything. And the Raiders defense do their job and keep the Kansas City Chiefs from moving past the halfway mark of the field, the 50-yard line. They have to kick it from the 37. Mitchell's going to catch it and get a little time to run, and he's going to be brought down on the 22. All right, so the young quarterback didn't quite have the drive he hoped for in that first attempt, but wants to try to get something going now. Oh, Gresham, if he had been able to catch that and just turn up a little bit, that might have gone the whole way.
That's good for Raiders first. They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing now from the gun.
There's a pass. They try to hit Merritt. They looked like they were waiting on that play. Yeah, they were locked in on that one. Score 3-0 with about 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. Run up the middle. Charlton looking for space. Going to find a little bit on the right side, even though everything about that play looked like it was meant to go to the left. 7-yard gain. And we are going to spin. Charlton does get the first down, and that will move the chains.
There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
First down on the 49. Oh, Luke Charlton drops his shoulder and hits, and he's on his stomach. Oh no, yeah, he's going to stand up. Worried there for a minute. 2nd and 4. They're just looking to continue moving down the field. They're going to hand the ball off again, and there's enough for the first down with 30 seconds left here. I think we'll probably get one more play, and then we will go into the second quarter. All right, they find Brock Bowers, and offensive coordinator not giving kid a whole lot to do. A lot of short passes here, a lot of quick releases, and playing pretty safe, especially since we already had a fumble in this game, and this offensive line for the Raiders should be doing a decent job with the run blocking, but maybe not so good a job with pass protection. Second and 4. He's going to run it himself. Kid will get down to the 22-yard line. It's going to leave a 3rd and 2. And it looks like they are waiting for the run. They're just going to try it right up the middle, and they do get the first down. The play is a conservative game plan. Keep the ball, maybe keep it out of Patrick Mahomes' hands. Don't get too excited. There's a run up the middle. Quarterback's going to go, and he gets the first down. First and 10 on the 14. Raiders moving down the field nicely. Going to try to find Gresham, and he will get it. Touchdown for the Raiders. first touchdown. That might be it. Is it? I think that might be the first. No, it's not the first passing touchdown. But I think it's Gresham that has both the passing touchdowns for Kidd. I think a lot of them last week were rushing touchdowns. It was either he rushed it in or Charlton rushed it in. It was a big play down the field, though. I feel like Gresham got one last week. Not quite sure. Can't remember. Anyway, nice touchdown today. And that was a nice drive, moving down the field and getting it done. All right, 6 minutes left, 10-0. The Chiefs have had the ball one time. And see what we can do here. Now, we're going to try to bring a blitz here, but I don't know. These guys can get rid of the ball quickly and in motion. Pass is thrown to the inside, and they find Rashee Rice for an 8-yard catch. Oh, wrong player. I switched to the wrong player, but it's all right. We get a nice, the Raiders, or rather the Chiefs get a nice grab and gain from the tight end, Hernandez. I thought I switched to the wrong guy and ended up moving 25 out of position, ended up giving up a much bigger game than we thought we would give. But that's okay. First down and 10 on the 17. Thing about the Chiefs is, you know, they're probably going to score. You're not going to keep them off the board. Let's go. We get another sack, and that is number 50 that's offered getting in to make the sack this time, creating a second and long. Don't come out in a strong formation. This looks like it would be a run formation. Let's see what they choose to do here. They don't run it, and but they're going to get the pass to Rashee, even though we didn't buy the play action for a second. Patrick Mahomes able to get the ball in his hands. There once again, it took the wrong player, and it's a touchdown for Kansas City. I switched and moved my man out of position. I thought I was switching to a guy who was going to go after the quarterback and move my man out of position. I thought I was switching to Latu, and number 20, there he is. He's moved out of position. Dang it! Touchdown for Kansas City.
They've got a ton of field to work with, and when they play for the quarterback, they can be a difference maker. Good look for him.
Kick is up and it's good. All right, so 7-10. It's a game, folks. 4 minutes left. Raiders did get the ball, so we don't want Kansas City to score at the end of this half. Mitchell gets the ball to the 30-yard line. Thought maybe he'd get a little more than that. Orlando Gresham, 2 targets, 2 catches, 26 yards, and a touchdown. I think he, perhaps he accounts for most of the passing offense so far. Throw the ball away. There's another sack, and that's what we mean where we don't have great passing protection. Okay, so we're going to try something deep here. Going to try it deep. Oh, and it is nicely played by. I'm missing a play here. Where is it? Shotgun. 3rd and 22. Well, we're going to try to go back to a deep play here.
Prior incompletion. We've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap. They're gonna throw.
Trying it again.
Deep again.
Oh. Now, the question is, was the quarterback off on that or was the receiver off on that? I may have moved the receiver out. We threw it up and out. Let's see. Where's the ball? The ball is, ooh, just barely. The receiver's not there to make that catch. Maybe if the receiver could have tracked that down, it would have been a little bit better. But all right, this is a big one here. Defense is going to have to come up and do the thing. 3 minutes and 11 seconds. With Kansas City taking the ball out on the 43-yard line, we need them to come through big time here. Raiders are going to try to defend against and we do get to the quarterback. It will count as a sack. Zaire Klein does get there, 2nd and 18. And they try the play action once again. Pacheco is brought down by Jaden Shelby as he tries to run to the right end. This would be a big opportunity for the Raiders to get off the field here. He goes deep, and wow, Patrick Mahomes overthrows a wide open Rashee Rice. And a lucky play for the Raiders to able to get them to go 3 and out. Not often is Patrick Mahomes off like that. Okay, 2 minutes left. 1 minute, 55 minutes left. 55 seconds left. And let's try. We've got to figure out some plays for Kid here. We'll find the running back, and he's going to jut out of bounds there. Keep the clock in our favor. 1st down and 10 on the 31. Just looking to keep going. They're going to find Brock Bowers, and he's going to get the 1st down, and he heads out of bounds. Nice play for him. Oh my G, and the pass is not good. That's just a missed throw by the quarterback. That was a screen play. It was set up pretty well. 2nd and 10. Find Merritt, and he's going to get the 1st down. He's going to come to the field quickly here. And they're going to find Brock Bowers wide open on the left side. Brock is going to take on the defender, and he gets out of bounds on the 19-yard line. Nice job for the Raiders keeping the ball moving. Now with about 77 seconds left in the half. Got another throw here, and they find Merritt on the outside. Well, they're going to review this. Does Merritt get both feet in?
Previous play is under review.
Oh, maybe he doesn't. I can't see the sideline. There's the catch. Okay, I think he does.
I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good. Yep. But not at this level.
Oh, yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, 2nd and 3. Okay. We've got 2 timeouts.
The play. The ruling on the field stands.
Raiders going to come out and see what they can get here.
Still sticking with the passing game.
Quarterback tries to run it, and now it's 3rd and 7, and we have to use a timeout.
Offense, they're second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. He'll throw it.
There's the throw, and they find Beltran, and that is enough for the first. And in motion, we're going to try the run, and Charlton's going to meet him at the end zone, and he cannot fall in. We're going to have to call timeout. I thought he was in. I thought he was in the end zone there.
Final timeout. They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. Pass play coming here.
Got to go quickly here.
Offense up to the line fast.
Come on, hike the ball. Hike.
One final shot before halftime. Early left, buying some time.
Oh, he was right there. He threw the triangle, and he wasn't. He misthrows it, and that is not going to be a touchdown, and the Raiders will come away empty-handed at the end of the 2nd quarter. I thought for sure I could run it in with the quarterback, but then triangle was open. He just couldn't make the pass on the run.
Thanks very much. More from you and the old quarterback.
All right, so now let's take a look at the half. Man, that's some disappointment. Raiders going to have to kick it off, and the defense is going to have to come through once again. Tampa Bay and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Tampa Bay, a pretty good team. They're 1-1 after getting the win this week, and Pittsburgh is going to start with a 0-2 season. 2 touchdowns and 71 yards for the wide receiver, Christie for the Buccaneers. Baltimore and Carolina, and Baltimore will get the win in that one. Baltimore starts also 2-0. Panthers also 0-2. And here's a look at some of the other things going on. We do have the Monday night game that's yet to play. Let's see. Washington. We're always paying attention to Washington. Where are they? Where are you, Washington? Oh, I couldn't see them. Okay, well, defense is playing decently. I mean, we did give up this play. It's probably the biggest play for Kansas City. But we, yeah. Okay, so set offense. We're going to try this.
This is a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
All right, come on, defense. Let's keep it up.
But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one.
Kick is up, and return. And he's going to get down on the 29-yard line after fighting through the first tackle attempt there. Okay, so crap. Pacheco with a nice run up the middle. There's another play. Pacheco with more room, and he's just going to carry his defender all the way up to the 39-yard for a 8-yard gain, and that's 2 good runs. And the catch is made on the outside. Let's see what we're going to do here. Let's try. Let's try this here. Quarterback is going to get brought down in the quick play. I think that's Latu, maybe? Or was it Dom Clark who's able to get inside and create immediate havoc for Patrick Mahomes? And we haven't had the interceptions, but we have gotten some of the pressure that we've wanted, and they go with a screen pass hitting Rashee Rice, and he's able to pick his way forward for about 6 yards. That's going to make for a 3rd and 8. Oh, to go. We do go with the blitz. Emil Pacheco, yeah, he didn't get there. He jumps backwards and we're able to get the hit. Tavares Guyton comes up to bring him down and he may regret making that little jump back. Kansas City wants to tie the game now. They're going to kick it from the 25. 42-yard attempt will be right down the middle and tie game. Score 10-10. And we just don't have the confidence in our quarterback right now to just like really go for it. Go for things. Mitchell's going to get the ball down to the 29-yard line. Really need Lou Charlton to come through here. He has, they've been able to bottle him up pretty much. And we're going to need him to ignite this offense. There he is. And he's going to get 5 yards on that play. He's only got 9 carries. I'm going to try to get him the ball a lot more here. 2nd and 5. They look like they're waiting on it. Bowers in motion. Going to bring a man forward. And Charlton's going to at least get a single yard there. His 10th carry of the day. The 3rd and 4.
That's a really good on the stat sheet. If you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap.
He's Merritt, and he's going to get the first down. Again, it's a little bit at a time. We got to be a little more methodical.
Take advantage of third downs just like that.
4-yard gain for the runner. 2nd and 6. Raiders come out in. Not sure what this is. Play action though. Going to try it. And has to try to throw it and gets ball is thrown away. Once again, he's not getting the protection that he needs. 3rd and 6. Oh, tried to throw it and we cannot get the ball away. And we're going to have to punt it. They get us on the sack. And the kick is up, and now the Raiders in danger of losing the lead. After 2 big stops for the Kansas City Chiefs, the Raiders are trying to, man, we're going to need to get it together here. Defense played well, though. Oh, tried to get there. Rashee Rice will get the catch, break the tackle, and get close to the middle of the field, close to the 50-yard line. 1st down and 10 now on the 46. That's a nice play by Rashee Rice and the Chief offense. Pass to the right side, and there he is again. They find Rashee Rice. The quick pass. 2nd and 4. They're going to run the ball, and Pacheco's going to have space, and he's going to shake off Jaden, and he's going to run all the way. Touchdown for Isaiah Pacheco. And the Chiefs have just stunned the Raider faithful here in Las Vegas as they take the lead.
There's time to chime him about poor tackling later, Brock. Coach probably will give him the earful about it.
That's a nice broken tackle. Jaden Shelby, pretty much usually a sure tackler, was not able to bring him down there, and now the Raiders playing from behind, not where you want to be with the state of the offense. And Latu went down in that play as well. He's going to be injured, but may be returning soon. And with 43 seconds left, the Raiders are going to have to figure out how to find some momentum. It's going to be to the 27. All right, this is the time to kind of see what you're made of. We know what the quarterback play looked like without the lead, or with a huge lead, and already we're gonna get a second game where we kind of need this quarterback to kind of get his team together. They had nowhere to go. They had everything covered. That's a great play. They had everything covered.
This is what we hear about closing speed so often when we evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Luke Charleston's going to run up the right side and get about 5. We may need to depend on him just a little bit more. Runs up the middle, and he's going to get the first down. That'll be the end of the third quarter with the score 17-10. And then a nice battle here against the rivalry, the AFC West rivalry of course, the Raiders and Kansas City. NFL fans treated to a primetime matchup with nice football and a close game. Raider fans don't want a close game. We want want to try it, and he gets it. That's a nice grab by Gresham. Nice grab. One-yard gain. 2nd and 9. Let's go. 2nd and 9. Thought maybe we would have get that one block, but we did not. And now we may have to. We can't get sacked here. Hoping to get Gresham. And we do get him first down. Nice play. Only we wait a little bit longer for that play to develop, but he was open early, and so Kid was able to find him. Oh, hits the defender right in the stomach. 2nd and 10. 6 minutes here in the fourth. Raiders trying to find their play. They do find Gresham. He's able to get the catch, but he doesn't get much with the play. 3rd and 7. It's going to be a big, important one. The Raiders may be in 4-down territory here. They're going to hike it. They're going to give their guy a chance here, and Brock Bowers is going to get 5. And everybody's in agreement that we need to go for this play. So now 4th and 3. It's going to be a very important play. Might have to hit Charlton. Going to find the tight end. Brock Bowers is going to make the big moves and invites the contact on the 7-yard line. It's a big play. Cordell Kidd, 18 for 26, 205 yards and a touchdown so far. And with the running game not being nearly as effective as last week, he's being asked to do a little bit more, and we're getting to see a little bit, although this is going to work for Luke Charlton on the outside. Touchdown, and we're going to be able to tie this game up. Let's go. Charlton finds room on the outside. The blocking worked, and it's going to probably be probably a product of that offensive passing that had been working. I think Kansas City had kind of locked in on the run, and we were going to have to show them that we could pass the ball. We did a little bit, and it opened up a little space for Charlton to get the ball into the end zone for the touchdown. Now with 17-17, Patrick Mahomes comes out, and he's looking to, let's see, what do we want to do here? looking to take this lead. 4 minutes and 35 seconds, plenty of time. Shelby owes us one. Be nice for him to make a play. Pacheco looking for space, and he will not get any. That's going to be Collins coming up on the right-hand side. Nice job holding the edge and keeping the player from getting too much. Actually, he didn't get very much at all. Oh, he's wide open. How so? Oh, we can't catch him. Somebody catch him. And he's going to get the touchdown. A huge play to number 13. How did he get so open? Number 35 does not follow him all the way, I guess. And it leads to a big play. Let's see what happened here. I think he came in motion. Oh, he got stuck behind the guy. Stuck behind the defender. And that defender kept him from... Man, that's tough.
Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
That is tough. 3 minutes, 53 seconds left. And I'm sitting here thinking, man, if we score, do we go for two? I'm already thinking about that, although scoring is not a gimme here. Unless we score quickly, we may try to go and, I don't know, 3 minutes, 53 seconds. We could try to use up all of that. Big hit. This time the ball's to the 35-yard line. We could try to use up this play clock, or we could try to score quickly. Right? Let's see. Couldn't quite get through there.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Nice play on the check down, and we find Charlton. Didn't even look to the outside to see if anyone was open. Same play again. We're going to find Luke Charlton, and he's going to... I thought I saw his fumble for some reason. 2 minutes left in the game. Found Merritt again, and he's going to get 7. Second and 3. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning, and I think we have our answer. We're going to try to keep this ball as much as we can. And be the last to score, and then we'll just make a decision whether we want the overtime or not. We'll try it deep, and we do. Oh, they push us out, though. First down for the Raiders. This one to Brock Bowers. This will be a huge bit of confidence for this quarterback if he can lead this team to a win here. Same thing. Oh, I wanted it up. I tapped it. I don't know why he threw a bullet pass. I saw the man was there. And what do we want to do here? Let's go with this. 3rd and 10. Very important down here. We're trying to get Bowers. See if we can get him over the middle. There he is. And we do get him. And he's going to get on the 2-yard line. Brock Bowers has been a big recipient. We'll take as much time off as we can here. Run up the middle. Charlton's going to get in for the touchdown, and that's 35 seconds. And now the question, do we go for the tie, or do we go for the win? Defense not playing as good as we hoped. Decisions. We're going to go ahead and go for the field goal. Try to tie the game. I definitely thought about it. We got the running game. Man, I definitely thought about it. Don't have the confidence in this offense yet to go for that. There's a boot. 35 seconds. Kansas City with all 3 timeouts, they can do anything they want. And all they need to do is get into field goal range. We've given up 2 big plays to Patrick Mahomes. Here's one of them. And we find number 13 on a little defensive mix-up. Now we got to see if we can... I'm going to try the defensive... Pass to the outside, and they get him down, and they call timeout. Ball on the 46-yard line now. Okay, that's better. This is better than what we wanted before. Pass is to the outside, and it's broken up. DJ Mills, they're trying to get him to the 34-yard line so he can get a 51-yard kick. I don't know how good their kicker is. Pass to the outside, and they get there. 3rd and 4. This is going to be a very important play here. They're going to come out in. Quarterback has to throw the ball away on 4th and 4. 18 seconds left. And they are going to punt it. And they're going to leave a little room for us. We do have 3 timeouts. Defense does the job. Kick is up and will be out of bounds. So now 14 seconds left on the 32. And here's where we need that big arm. We're going to go gun. Need to find the formation that I'm looking for. Not the thing that we're looking for here. Okay, well. Gonna go with this. 7 seconds left. No time. No, don't throw an interception. Gonna try Luke Charlton, and he's gonna get there. Timeout. 8 seconds left. Ball on the 46. 8 seconds is enough time to get the ball down the field and get a timeout. I think. There's Gresham. There's Palmer. I'm going to push Bowers straight ahead. And let's see what we get. We can get Bowers deep. Oh! The ball was too low. Going deep, and this one could be the end of it. Oh, and it's going to get knocked down, and that's the end of regulation. The ball did get down to the end zone, and the score 24-24 as we go into overtime. The Raiders and the Chiefs are going to need a few extra innings to get this game figured out.
Go through this coin toss, Brock. I'm sure most of our fans.
Here we go.
that can decide the game. If the team who gets it first scores a touchdown, the game is over. But if they only kick a field goal, their opponent gets it with a shot to win.
There's the coin toss. Chiefs have won the kick, won the thing, and our defense is going to have to get them off the field. All right, well, let's do it. We need a fumble. We need a big sack. Particularly a second down sack would be great. But we'll take it on the first down too. Big hit by the Raiders will stop them on the 27. Okay, this is it. Let's see if we can get it done. We're going to come out. First play is a blitz. Player in motion. Wide open. Massey, gotta get him. He's not gonna get him. Xavier Worthy will get it on the first play and a touchdown for the Chiefs. And the Raiders will get their first loss of the season. It's a man coverage play, but nobody followed Xavier Worthy across the field, and he's one of the fastest players in the league. Gets caught on the outside, and Massey does not have the wheels to catch him. And that is going to go all the way and end this game. Scored 30-24. The Raiders fall to the Kansas City Chiefs. Man. What happened there? We thought we're going to try the going to try the man blitz again. I'm not quite sure who was supposed to run with them. We're going to get past some of these highlights so we can get a look at the replay there and see what happened here. All right, so we had this pass. Okay, let's see what was supposed to happen. Worthy's coming across. Somebody over here is supposed to run with him. I'm not quite sure who. One of those guys. Who was it? Who's trying to run after him? I don't think they believed they were supposed to. I think number 20. I think it was Cheeks was supposed to get over there, and he couldn't do it. Good game by Kansas City. Oh man, I meant to look at the stats. Sorry about that. Good game by Kansas City though. Well, we'll see the stats right here real quick and get to it. All right, so 1-1, and just like that, I think I told you I didn't expect that we would be undefeated this season. I thought this was a game that we could lose, and sure enough, it is a game that we lost. Kid had a 100.1 rating though, 1 touchdown, 24 for 35, 68%. He did okay, but we really couldn't push it like we really wanted to. Charlton with an 87-yard day, 2 touchdowns for him, and Bowers with a big receiving day for 7 catches and 97 yards. Luke Charlton had a big role in the passing game as well, and of course Orlando Gresham ended up coming through and making a big play. Defensively, we see that Tavares Guyton was the top tackler for the team. Zaire Klein got in with 2 tackles for loss and 2 sacks. There's a sack for Dom Clark as well, and 1 for Alford. Most of that happened in the first half. Second half, we really couldn't get our hands on them very much at all. And Adrian Cheeks did get a deflection on the week. All right, so Raiders fall to 1-1 against the rival. We're going to advance the week and get ready to face off against the Denver Broncos. Hopefully, we're going to lick our wounds and figure out what is going to be next for this team. Broncos are 0-2, bottom of the AFC West. Cleveland 2-0, Baltimore 2-0, New England 2-0. There's some of the Indiana. Wow. Some of the teams that are some of the lower rated teams, if I'm looking at my little chart here, you guys can't see it, but I'll just tell you. Patriots are rated 84 overall and rebuilding. That's a surprise that they're 2-0 in their particular division. Colts are rated 81 overall. At least at the beginning of the season they were, and they are 2-0. And I think the Browns, another team, 83 overall, and they're 2-0. So very interesting seeing who is emerging as some of the top teams according to records anyway. Hope you guys enjoyed the game. Charlton and company couldn't quite get that one done. And it's a little bit of a journey trying to figure out how to get these quarterbacks, this quarterback, and what's going to be the best way to play with him. We're going to try to stick with him and see what the skinny is. Let me know what you think. Maybe we should bring in the other guys. Let me know what you think about it. I really would appreciate any comments. Don't mind reading those. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do so. Trying to get to 1,000. Hope you will be a part of that with us. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thoroughly appreciate it. Hope you have a good rest of your day. This is Pastor's Game 2. God loves you and so do I, and I will see you when I see you. Peace.